What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? It's your boy, Mr. Pop. We got another video here, man. Suspect realized his identical twin is the killer. This is a new series I'm about to start doing. Shit like this, this little cop shit, and see we can mix it up instead of getting on the blackity black shit too much, you know? Just switch it up a little bit. Alright, man, let's see what we got.
That's interesting because my DNA couldn't have been in that car because I've never been in that car.
You're saying that's not you?
That is definitely not me. Shirt like that, I only can't see the face on the person, but that's not me. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, fuck it, I'll take it. Okay.
On July 18, 2008, Duluth, Georgia police found elementary school teacher and adoptive mother of three, Janai Coleman, brutally gunned down in a parking lot. The police rushed to investigate what kind of monster could have been behind this ruthless act. Thanks to eyewitnesses, CCTV footage, and DNA tests, the detectives zeroed in on the prime suspect and had a mountain of evidence against him. Little did they know that all their efforts were meaningless, and the true perpetrator would be someone they never could have expected.
We gotta go in that mall, the lady just got shot.
Where at it? That place mall?
Where the bus station's at.
Is she breathing? Conscious and alert?
Yeah, she moving a little.
Did you see where the person is that did it?
Yeah, he was in a car, but he pulled off. It was like a beige car.
It was 9 p.m. on the 18th of July in Duluth, Georgia, and Janai Coleman was doing what she always did on Friday nights, waiting to pick up her daughter. She had parked her gold Dodge Stratus near Gwinnett Place Mall just outside Red Lobster, where her daughter was finishing her shift. This was her routine. Familiar, safe. But that night, something was off. As Janai sat in her car, a man emerged from a nearby gas station with a gun in hand. Before she could even process what was happening, he was at her window, ordering her to get out of the car. Janai had no chance to react. Before she could even have time to plead or fight back, she heard a gunshot. A single, deafening blast echoed through the lot. The bullet had torn its way through Janai's chest. But the attacker wasn't done. He dragged her from the car and tossed her onto the pavement like she meant nothing, before speeding away in her vehicle, leaving her in a pool of her own blood as she called out in pain for help. Some witnesses rushed to help Janai, while others called 911. When the paramedics arrived, they stabilized her, racing against time to save her life. But just 10 minutes into surgery, Janai succumbed to her injuries. The news shattered the Coleman family. Why would anyone want to kill her? A beloved mother, teacher, and friend who stayed in her lane, avoided trouble, and lived her life with kindness and purpose. So the detectives had just one question. Was this really just a carjacking? The act felt personal, too violent and too bold, more like a crime of passion. But little did they know the investigation was about to take a turn that no one saw coming. While detectives couldn't yet determine if this was a crime of passion or just a random carjacking, one thing was certain. They needed to find Janai's car. For nearly 24 hours, the search turned up nothing. But then, on the 19th of July, 2008, a call came in. Janai's gold Dodge Stratus had been found abandoned, sitting 30 miles away from the crime scene in Forest Park, Clayton County. The car was immediately towed to the crime lab, where forensic analysts began their meticulous examination. The inside of the vehicle looked untouched, nothing out of place, except for one thing. A cigarette butt was wedged under the driver's seat. Now that seemed insignificant at first, but once the detectives knew that Janai didn't smoke, they realized that the cigarette could potentially belong to her killer. If they could extract DNA, they could find exactly who took Janai's life. But the detectives had no idea just how complicated this was about to get. So while forensic teams worked on extracting DNA from the cigarette, detectives turned their attention to the gas station across from the crime scene, hoping CCTV footage had captured the attack. But luck wasn't on their side, as the camera didn't cover the angle that Janai was murdered. So with no usable footage, the detectives turned to witnesses. A bus driver who had been near the scene at the time of the attack had heard the gunshot and then saw a black male dragging Janai out of her car before taking off in the stolen Dodge. She described the suspect as wearing khaki shorts and a white shirt with green sleeves. Luckily for the detectives, a man matching this exact description had been spotted in Forest Park, the same area where Janai's car had been dumped. At the same time, detectives got 2 pieces of surveillance footage of the man from 2 different locations. At the gas station store, the suspect was seen purchasing an item before leaving. But then, he came back to purchase a pack of Bunsen Light Lung cigarettes, the exact same brand of cigarettes that were found in Janai's car. Surveillance footage confirmed his movements, tracking him as he abandoned Janai's Dodge in Forest Park. So at this point, the detectives believed that they had everything they needed. They had a suspect, they had video evidence, and they had DNA from the cigarette. They were so close, yet so far from solving the case.
They just gotta find them. Say, this shit's kind of good. I think I like these. I think I'm gonna like these, man. Getting into these little. I like this. This is different. This ain't nothing ratchet. What it is, ratchet, it's criminal shit. But hey, man, what can you do, man? Trying some new shit, y'all. What y'all think? Y'all like this? I think I like this, man.
When the forensic lab results came back, detectives were hit with a setback. The fingerprints found in Janai's car had no matches. The DNA from the cigarette, also no matches. Their prime suspect was still a ghost in the system. So with no name, no identity, and no criminal record to match, detectives had one last option: to turn to the public. So, detectives released the surveillance video of the man at the convenience store, hoping that someone would recognize him. By February of 2010, the case had long gone cold. But then, out of nowhere, a breakthrough. A notification from CODIS, the national DNA database, popped up. The cigarette butt had finally found a match. The suspect had entered the system due to a recent drug conviction. The man was 50-year-old Donald Eugene Smith. He perfectly matched both the witnesses' descriptions and the surveillance footage. With a court order in place, detectives wasted no time, and on the 3rd of February 2010, nearly 2 years after Janai's murder, Donald Eugene Smith was arrested. But they were still far from justice for Janai, to say the least. With solid evidence linking Donald Eugene Smith to Janai Coleman's murder, detectives were confident that they had their guy. Now, they just needed a confession. But what Donald said next, no one saw coming.
Okay, having these rights, you want to discuss it? I think explain this to me.
Yeah, I would like you just to explain to me why I'm here.
Okay. Really, it's about this vehicle, okay? I'm going to ask you questions. Have you ever seen this vehicle before or been in it?
No, I have not.
Have you ever met this woman before in your life? The vehicle you said you've never seen before?
Mm-hmm.
And the woman you've never seen before?
Yes.
Okay. Your DNA ended up in that car.
That's interesting because my DNA couldn't have been in that car because I've never been in that car.
Though it is normal for suspects to deny involvement in a crime, there was something different about this one. The detectives had all the evidence facing Donald, and he just looked them in the face and said no. Donald was adamant of his innocence, and the detectives definitely didn't like that.
The issue, we're up again. You know, I was hoping you said, yeah, I saw her, I used to work with her, we hung out for a minute, and that was it, but I left. When I left, she was very much alive. Well, something like that we can somewhat explain away. But when you say you had never even seen her before, how the hell did his DNA get in the car if he didn't even know her?
No, I don't know her. Never seen her.
Sensing that Donald was being deceptive, the detectives played the surveillance video they had of him. This only boosted his confidence.
I have a picture basically on a computer. I want you to look at it and let me know if you recognize it as yourself or not, okay?
Sure.
This is the day I'm talking about. You right here.
Was it with this guy right here?
Yeah. You're saying that's not me?
That is definitely not me. I don't have a shirt like that. I only can see the face of the person, but that's not me.
Yet again, Donald stood his ground, so the detectives brought out their next card. And this time, Donald's response threw the case onto a twisted journey that no one expected.
Your cell phone number at the time was 404-200.
Correct?
No, that was not mine. That was my brother's phone number.
Okay, does he live in Gwinnett County?
Yes, he does.
What's your brother's name, sir?
Ronald. Donald Ronald.
Is he older, younger? Does he live at the same address as your parents?
He's my twin.
Twin?
Yeah.
Like born at the same time or identified as them?
Like born at the same time, like identical twins, yeah.
Okay.
Detectives were convinced that Donald was just playing games, but if this was a game, it was a very expensive one.
DNA is split between twins. It's interesting. They share DNA, identical twins.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been in that car.
When you're Detective Cruz, how would your DNA get in that young lady's car?
I've never don't know the young lady, never seen her. There would have to be somebody who shares my DNA, obviously.
Conclusion,
I want to know what happened. I'm over here like, because the title telling you it is a twin in this situation. So did he do it? Is he knocking people off? Is he really the criminal and he finna bring his brother into it and they gonna lock his brother up and it's really him? Like, how is this a twist? Like, I'm in it. I'm in it for the long haul. I want to see what's going on.
I'm jumping to what you're saying. If it's somebody shared DNA, then it will have to be either you or your brother.
Obviously.
What's phone? What color is this phone?
No, hold on. I'm not going to implicate nobody else in no crime.
You're not implicating. I'm just asking what color is your brother's phone.
Do you know where he's staying?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I do.
Where is that, sir?
I don't know. Well, because now I guess he's going to be the suspect.
No, I need to talk to him.
If your brother did something that stupid, you need to go ahead and just extricate yourself from the whole situation.
You're right. I don't think I need counseling on that. This is a difficult moment.
I understand.
That nigga say you're right. I don't think I need counseling on it, nigga. Yo, bro. Tell that nigga, hey, man, I get it, nigga. Chill out. He handled himself calm because he know he ain't do it. I think he handled himself extremely calm. I'm calm because either he didn't do it or the nigga did it. He just a fucking extremely talented criminal.
I understand.
Previously that you would do a polygraph. Do you want to just do that?
No, but I want to know. Now, when I refuse this test, you going to go ahead and book me and take me where you going to take me to?
Right now, you are charged. You are under arrest. Mm-hmm. I'll tell you what, I'll just go ahead and give you some time. You want some fresh water?
Donald indeed had a twin brother. But were the two accomplices? Or was Donald trying to throw his brother under the bus? Or is he telling the complete truth? Hoping to find out, the detectives ran a polygraph test, and Donald failed woefully.
Now, obviously, when we showed you the video before, obviously you said it wasn't.
All right, hold on. Just like I said this before in the beginning. I said this. So is he like an evil genius? It's really him, but he gonna bring his brother into it just to cause confusion? Like, is this what? Come on, all right, let me shut the fuck up. All right. I'm not gonna do too much talking, y'all. I'm gonna do more of the talking at the end.
You had mentioned to me that you felt strongly it was your brother.
Now, in light of the fact that I've taken this polygraph, I had no reservations about taking that whatsoever. The lady says that it showed deception when she was asking me the questions. The only thing I kept seeing was my brother doing something like that. It's
That's the truth.
devastating, actually. As if anyone that we know, mother and father, was to see that same video, anybody, that's him. And not only by demeanor, but certainly by dress.
The detectives played the CCTV footage for Donald's sister, mom, and dad, asking them to identify which of the twins was in the footage. And they said it was indeed Ronald in the footage. Additionally, on a smoke break from the interrogation, Donald hand-rolled his cigarettes, something entirely different from the brand found in Janai's car. So now the detectives were confused because Ronald had no criminal history, so everything pointed to Donald. Ronald was called in for an interview, which he refused, and then he began to dodge the police.
Hey, that nigga look nervous, man. He looked nervous, man.
They eventually found him hiding in his parents' home. The detectives had focused all of their efforts on Donald, but now, for the first time, Ronald became their new focus. On the 5th of February 2010, Ronald was arrested and brought in for interrogation.
We're in a detention type situation, okay?
Can you, whatever you're gonna say, could you put it on hold for just a little while?
Why is that?
Can you? You say I'm gonna be here for hours, and just put it on hold for a little while. I think you need to draw some blood or something.
You want him to draw the blood first?
Just.
Well, you tell me what you want to do. I mean, I want to talk to you, but before I can talk to you, I gotta read you. I gotta read you your rights.
Well, you don't have to arrest me right now.
What do you mean I don't have to?
Well,
what do you mean, Ron? Explain to me. I mean, I have to get this done. This is just a formality.
Explain to me.
And then we can just talk, and that's fine. If you tell me come back in a little while, I'll come back in a little while. But I have to do this by law. I have to.
when you wouldn't by law when you.
Hey, check out the demeanor of the cops now, because they know they got their man. When the other one was talking, they can see how he was reacting to them. So it put them on the, oh. But with him, so they like, okay, yo, you just want a little bit of time? Okay, yeah, cool. We give you a little time. Yeah, because we got our boy. We got our boy. Because he looked guilty, bro. That other nigga was confident, bro. The other brother was confident, like, just sitting back. He even talked like he was ahead of the conversation because of the way he was moving. Now, it could be because he was a criminal. It could be because the nigga was a criminal. And it could be because he put this nigga here trying to help his brother out. I'm sorry for saying nigga, y'all. I'm trying to stop. Okay? But I'm not. I'm going to continue saying nigga. I am. I don't know why I just tried to throw that old, try to be friendly with everybody ass shit, man. All right. Damn, what was I at? Oh, but this brother here, it could be that he trying to help his brother out. That is the slick one, which is the one that was confident earlier. Because we don't know. We still almost in the middle of this. Like, we don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, what's going to happen. But like, he could be trying to help his brother out, and he's just not. He not the on point one. And it's really the one who gonna get away with the shit is the other brother that's confident, who really did the shit and just said, "Come on, I'm gonna hit my brother." Because maybe that's why he wanted to get swabbed. He was like, "Let's just take the blood and do all we gotta do." He kept trying to get his brother out because I don't know, man. I'm caught up in the middle. I don't know how this story gonna end. I don't know how it's gonna fucking end, y'all. It's exciting.
He was.
We were sitting down talking and we're having a smoke. I have to advise you of your rights. The fingerprints have come back, okay, and the fingerprints are a match. So for us to discuss the matters of the fingerprints and the other things, I have to advise you of your rights. Okay? You have the right to remain silent.
I'm just combobulated right now. I can't.
Okay. All right. I'll leave you with your thoughts, and then I'll come back in and you let me know. But you do understand what I've just read to you, right?
I understand.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, one other thing.
Yes.
So then my brother can be released?
The truth, though, was that the detectives couldn't release Donald until they were absolutely certain that neither of the brothers was playing games.
Okay. I'll get a different phone for you to use.
That's what I was.
Unless you want to use yours. I mean, it's your minutes. It's up to you.
I might as well burn them up.
Okay. I'll get it for you. Sit tight.
Hey, a whole lot has happened. They'll be letting Donald go as soon as possible. I ain't going nowhere no time soon. I was trying to get them to at least let Donald go tonight, but it just can't happen quite that fast because it actually made a warrant out for him. So there has to be a process where the district attorney has to get in touch with the judge. It's not like where they can just automatically just release him. But then he's trying to do it before Monday. He's trying to do it. He said he was going to try to do it tonight, but I don't know how it's going to work out. But what? Yeah. Was a search warrant. The charge is murder. Don't look too good. I hate to say that, but no, it doesn't look too good. Damn, I can't, but my little time is running up on this phone. I tell you this, Dad. I'm in deep shit. Yes, oh yes, I am. Oh yes.
Damn, man, that's crazy, man. But listen, y'all. I had to tell y'all like this. I gotta be real with you. I'm gonna have to stop the video right here, man. Part 2 of this will be coming right after. So I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. What do you think is gonna happen? What do you think is gonna happen? I don't know what's gonna happen, bro. I don't know what's gonna happen. Shit. Because he was saying like he trying to get his brother free. He want his brother to be free quickly. It's because that's what I'm still on. Listen, I'm on the thrill, bro. Like I love thriller. Like I don't know what's going on. I don't know. And y'all not gonna know until the next video, nigga. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to do shit like this to get some views. Yeah, I know. It's a strategy. You might not like it, but niggas be doing it, so it look like it works. So I'm sorry, y'all. Which brother y'all think it is? Which brother y'all think it is? Would you think it's the one that's worried right now, who's seeming like he's guilty? Because that worry can be, damn, my brother just fucking did this, and I gotta help this nigga get through this shit, and that's why I feel like I'm gonna fuck it up, but I know I'm gonna get free as soon as the blood shit come back. Like, what do you think? I don't know neither. I know. I just push the button right now. You niggas can finish it with me, but I know I'm doing some sucker shit, but sucker shit gotta be done. It's a new playing field, so fuck with your boy. Fuck with your boy.
I make this shit look easy. 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 I see what I like, then I go out and get it. I make changes, that's why I'm different. I see it before it happens, that's vision. Telling myself I know I like this.